Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
It's got 2 exits. This is 100% the way to go. These statues bug me for some reason now. Like, I've seen them a million times, and I already did, like, the window thing, but there's something about the statues. I don't know. Alright, dig spots. Give me my money back. No, that's an old shoe. Yeah, I got my money back. Alright, so this has worked out great. Give me my gems. Oh, a sledgy! It is worth it for me because I have no keys and lots of steps still. I know I'm going to lose $2 doing this, but I got to go to the mailroom and smashy. It's worth the steps, and it's worth, because this could be full of keys or money, or both. So that was good for 1 gem, 1 key, and $1, because I'm going to lose $1 going through the chapel again. So it all works. All works out. That's the thing to do. All right. Hopefully I never have to go through that again. All right, so this is the less important door, but I'd like this to have something good in it. We could go shopping, because I could try to get the metal detector, but I don't have the workshop right now. But I do want the burning glass because I know I can use it in the chapel. But I think the experiments are more worth it. So yeah, we're gonna go like that. Information is key. Don't need to go to the right. Oh, this is not the time for this door. Now let's do this so I can continue to the left. Blam. All right, let's see what my experiment is, and if it's good, give me a key card. Give me a key card. Because like, I don't know what this is trying to tell me. Cooler is unaffected. So I think I have to raise room temperature. I think this is about melting the freezer. So if I can melt the freezer, that would be ideal. I think the way I do that is either by raising the radiation or by drafting the furnace in the same day as the freezer. Let's set up an experiment. All right, so immediately when you draft a hallway from another hallway, or whenever you draft an archived floor plan, so I'd have to get the archive first, set your dice level to 2. Spread dirt on the driveway. On the driveway. Not out front, on the driveway. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. I have a lot of red rooms right now. I think I just take the money and run. Because like the hallway from a hallway thing is difficult. Unless I decide to tunnel. Which I would only do if I got like the raise your allowance thing. This is a big if. Let's do it immediately and let's get the money. I mean, 2 die would be nice, but let's get the money. Thank you. This also means what lie is here? Yeah, because it's actually the office. Let's go ahead and log into security, because it is not worth it to go into the shelter today. All right, log into the network. We are logging into... I don't need to go to the office. I do want to go back to the office and check if there's anything going on with the electronic mail. Data transfers. What does data transfers do? We'll check that in a moment. All right. Security, please. Yes, because we want to do the things with the key cards. And we also want to check what's in the house in case I've missed anything. And if it says key card, I'll freak out. There's a gem somewhere I missed. Interesting. Where did I miss a gem? I would guess it's in this room. All right, main menu, key card system. Set security level to low, please. And change offline mode to unlocked if there's no power. All right. Back. Wait. Oh, it's currently operational because I haven't shut the power off to him yet. Cool. All right, let's go. Is there a gem in here? All right, I missed a gem somewhere. Maybe there's a gem in the gymnasium. So we're gonna head out of here. I'm not gonna oh, there's a gem in the den. Of course. I don't need security now. I could use the store, and then I'd have to run back though in order to get to the den. But I think that's for the best. So let's go to the store. Yeah, it's just better. I have enough gems right now that I don't really need that funeral parlor. Hey, what do you got? You got keys? Because I could use a key. Oh, man, but they're so expensive. They're so expensive for keys. I'm going to take one still because I'm worried. But I don't like that this is going to cost me this much. Because I don't want to get real far and be like, oh man, I wish I had a key. Patio, bedroom. I think patio. It sucks that I'm never going to get that one room. But patio is going to give me gems. I'm going to circle back through the courtyard at some point. So yeah, I think it's patio time. There should be a gem right here. Yeah, so that's just... And I, of course, dig spots because I have the shovel. Got a key. A lot of good things going on here. I got 2 shoes. This is the best I've ever gotten a look at this statue. Get real close to the screen. It's holding a book and a lantern, I think. That statue bugs me out. All right, let's go up. What's my special key? I have a silver key, right? I don't want to use that yet. I'm against a wall, you know. I think I might go with the funeral parlor. Pantry's nice for money. And then I'm going to walk back through. But I want the funeral parlor. I need 4 gems is 4 gems. I'm going to have to take another bathroom break soon, too. Drinking all the water, you know. I already have the magnifying glass, so I can't be upset it's not here. All right, let's do this puzzle. The gems are in the white box. If this is true, the gems are in the white box. A box with a false statement contains the gems. This is a whole issue. Because this has to be false now. Because they can't be in here if this statement is false. No. Because it can't be in here because if it's true, the gems can't be in here. And if it's false, it's confusing. If it's false, the gems can't be in here because that's a confusing one. Hold on. The statement on the white box is true. So if this is true, the statement with the false statements Box with the false statements has the gem. If that is true, then they can't be in the false box. I have to take a bathroom break. Ponder this while I'm gone. Did you figure it out while I was gone? Because I figured it out. These both either have to be true or they both have to be false, right? I was just making sure my audio is working. They either both have to be true or they both have to be false. So let's say they are both true. Then this box is false. They're not in the white gem. And if this is true, they're in the gem with the false statement, then they're in the blue box. It's actually a pretty easy one. I just couldn't think straight because I had to pee. Yay. All right, let us continue. Drawing room? Drawing room makes the most sense to me. Because it'll allow me the redrafts. Both ways are one exit rooms. This is a much better one exit room. I still have no idea how to do this, and it drives me up the freaking wall. Out of curiosity, does that mean this one also bends? No, it doesn't. Anything going on these things that nothing on the tables, nothing on the tables, nothing on the tables, nothing on the tables. God, I also feel like these drawings need to be important, and these lines need to be important. Like, I was thinking maybe it's Morse code. Like, that's a long, short would be, because dot. Yeah, dot is S, and that would be dot. And then one dash I think is I, because I think one short is an E. Just thoughts right now. Here's another S. I don't know how else to kind of interpret this. All right, we're going up. We got redraws. Should I just do the foundation? Should I just finally do the foundation? This seems like a great spot for it. The foundation has finally been drawn. I mean, it was time that I had. Like, it's a new room. Oh, you know what? With a key card, I bet this sends down the elevator that's here. And then I could start my day in the foundation. I think what I did was pretty good, because it's pretty far back, which is what I would actually want. God, if I could start with a key card always. Or is there a button on this? There does appear like there's a button on this. That would imply that maybe I could send the elevator down into the basement, so it's there. I fell down the hole. That is my guess for this room. I also know that there's something on the back wall of this, because I saw that in the master's bedroom. All right, so there's more to dig. Foundation, this is a great spot. All right. Pass on that real quick. How many keys do I have? Two. Yeah, I'm being stingy with my keys right now. Can I not get to this door? Oh, no, there's steps. I was freaked out for no reason. All right. Utility box is tempting because of the key card issue. But you know what's more tempting? Steps and a key. I know this is good too, but steps and a key sound pretty tasty right now, because I know I'm going to have to swing back at some point. So I will go with the breakfast nook. Because I've never been in the breakfast nook before. This is a new thing for me. I believe that eating these will Yeah, add the morning room, which is why I did this. Okay, cool. Sometimes there's a trunk. Okay, it looks like I didn't get anything because this is still here. That didn't change, right? Yeah. That did not change. Jukebox still doesn't play anything. Okay. Had a feeling. I think this might be a good place for a special key. Because now I'm going to open it to a lot of stuff. Ooh, okay. Gift shop or the aquarium? The aquarium, I'm leaning towards aquarium. One, I want to drain the aquarium really bad. And I haven't done that yet. But I'd have to get the pool and the pump room still. Dark room's not helpful. I already got both my things. Gift shop, I don't have enough money to really do anything there. I can buy the t-shirt or whatever. This is, I think, is the way to go. There's often a dig spot in here. There's often a gem in here. There's a dig spot, no gem, though. I have another free $1. I'm going to kill all you fish. We'll see what happens. Being stingy with my keys. Okay, cool. I think it's dining room. Dining room goes in a weird direction too, but I think I go with the dining room. I don't need the passageway right now, because I'm like one more exit would be nice. But the dining room, like I'm one step away from dinner being served. I also have the lunchbox, and I'm curious how that's going to affect things, and that is better than the hallway. So let's go with the dining room. Lunchbox. Yay! That's great. Oh, there's a gem in here? Oh, man. You are spoiling me today, dining room. Let's head down first. Nope. I have 3 keys, though. Okay, so I'm okay opening up that way as well. Let's go this way. Okay. I know that I read in a note that there's something behind the foundation. I just got some more steps. We're actually going to open this door next. I think I'm going to draft the office. For chess reasons. Like, the idea of me doing the chess puzzle today is crazy. But food for sale is not. Spare bedroom will give you more things. But, like, this is why we're doing it. Yeah, I'm going to do the kitchen. I'm going to save a gem. Or should I spread the money? I don't have the things I want to buy. I don't have the gift shop or anything like that. I'm going to go with the kitchen. Yes, there's something behind the foundation. Whoa, look at this camera angle. This is what we needed to do. That was the right choice. All right, this is no longer interactable. That's so much better than a spare bedroom. All right, I could get some bananas. I could get some steps. That's actually pretty good for $5. And then I'm about to get this. I don't have a trophy room though, but it's good to know. Let's get the tomato soup because I have a lot of red rooms. Get those 25 steps. Holy crap! That was worth $5 for sure. And now we're going to go back to the foundation, and we're going to see where that weird elevator leads to? My guess is I'm about to pop out in the basement. I freaking called it. This is huge place. What I think I might do, I have so many steps. I'm going to run out of here. I want to leave because the switch to move it's down here. I'm going to leave this down here for when I need it. I'm going to come out this way. Yeah. Let's open the thing because I'm very close to the antechamber. This is set up the way it should be. But this is in the way. I have lots of steps though. And the boat's here. So I can take the boat over and not lose steps this way. Take the boat around. I really wish I could skip this cutscene. I'm going to take the boat around, go into the thing. This is my estate. I'd like to pay someone to get rid of that stupid minecart because it in the way. That's what I want to use the dynamite on. So I still don't have a metal detector and I still don't have a battery pack. Those are the two things I really want. And I don't have the workshop. So I have so many steps. This could be a day we get to room 46. It could be. I currently don't have the key to the secret garden. I currently don't have... What are the other ways in? Greenhouse, but I would need the broken handle, which I don't have. Don't have a lot of mechanical rooms. Hair in my mouth. Is Perma open? It is. That's great to know. I'm glad I took the time to check that. We are rocking and rolling today. Rock and rolla. So we're going to go up through the well, back in through the original way. And that will let me go get the gem in the den. And I run faster than I could turn. All right. So it's like I'm starting my day with 5 extra steps now. I'm about to lose $1 though. Oh, I do have the workshop. I forgot I had the workshop. But look, there's so much house to build out of the den, which is just a freaking straight shot here. And I drafted the patio, which I think means there's a gem in the courtyard. believe. I can also stop in the lab if I really wanted to, and I could check the house inventory. Gem. Yay. There's no trunk in here. I know there's no trunk in here. All right, let's go this way. The music room. I think I do the music room because like keys are an issue at this point. And that's fine that goes down. That's fine. I would like this to have a secret garden key in it, please. Thank you. I fished my freaking wish. Yeah, this is such a weird room. Yeah. Denoted inverse. I think that means something about something being backwards. I also think the chairs are suspicious. We've already looked at the music notes. Oh, you can look behind the piano, which is interesting. All right. Come on. Something that lets me keep going, please. I think the observatory will. Yes, it will. Okay. I know I was worried about keys and I could buy keys, but I'd much rather fill the house more. That's the scary face. Don't want that. But it's nice that I could eventually use that to make it so I draft more dead ends. If I'm going for that draft dead ends thing. Westing Hall. I think we go with the Westing Hall just because we can only use it here. Nah. We can get the Westing Hall next if we wanted to. I have $10. We're going to the gift shop. I can eventually buy a t-shirt if I need to. It just looks nice. I don't know why. There's something real suspicious about that I don't understand. All right. Ups a daisy. Veranda. I think we go with the veranda because the veranda's going to let me continue.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to Plus 2 Comedy Gaming so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!